GPupdate is a command line utility that's been available since Windows 2000. So this has been around a long time. What GPupdate allows you to do is process group policy changes. There are a few common switches you can use with GPupdate. You can type GPupdate by itself, and what that does is an incremental update, meaning it simply goes back and checks for changes. Your computer processes computer changes. When you start your computer processes computer configuration settings. When you log in, it processes user configuration settings. If I've been logged in for hours, if I type GPupdate by itself, my computer goes back and says, has anything in any of these policies changed since I last logged in? Have any new policies been created? If they have, give me the new group policy objects and also process any settings that have been modified since group policy last processed. That's all the GPupdate by itself does. If you type GPupdate with the /force, it'll process all of your GPOs again, regardless if they've actually changed or not. So it's not incremental, that's really a full process of every setting. Now to take a look at that in the interface, and you can even look at this on your Windows 10 machine, like your client machine, because normally the client machine is where you would actually run this from. So on my client machine, I'm just going to go to PowerShell. Now you can do this from PowerShell or the command prompt. Either one works fine. But I'll just type GPupdate, and it says updating policy. Usually it takes just a few seconds, but computer policy is updated. It also now says the user policy has completed successfully, so we know any incremental changes would have been updated. We could also run GPupdate /force. If we run this, now the end result looks the same. It's going to tell you computer policy is updated, user policy is updated, but it would have completely processed every setting, whether it has changed or not. Now, one reason people use the /force with GPupdate is the concern that you may have had a policy processed, and for some reason, it read some setting, but the setting actually timed out while it was being applied. So the computer may think this setting has already been processed when it may have not been processed. That is not extremely common. But many people, myself included, out of habit, always type GPupdate /force. There's no appreciable delay in the update if you use /force.